Hello YouTube. This is Darth Silver Mass. You know, YouTube is great because we can, share ideas, opinions, and experiences and open them up to discussion. I've learned so much from you guys, and you inspire me in many ways, including striving to become more frugal with my money and more focused on stacking and preserving my wealth. Your videos add value to my life, as I hope something I may state in my videos may add something positive to yours. I also enjoy making videos because sharing these videos and our interactions with each other are a type of therapy for me. I want to talk about two things. First, I want to talk about the current dip and concerns of stackers that I've heard in both videos and comments in certain channels. Guys, silver and gold are metal solid investments, especially silver, in my opinion. Why? Because silver is so utilized in so many industries. And as these industries are expanding both here in the U.S. and especially abroad in many countries like India, China, Peru, South Africa, Chile, Brazil, and Mexico, to name a few, as these needs for finite metals increase, so will the price. Just like in Epic RV's video where he states that Warren Buffett invests heavily in Coca-Cola due to the familiarity of the brand and to the strong and steady consumption of this product by the masses, his patience and diligence in Coca-Cola has brought him much profit. I would argue that silver has many of the same attributes, if not only increased consumption, but increased consumption as it becomes harder to find and mine. So eventually silver has to break from its chains and fly. So why is it down? I mean, we go to the coin stores and they are out. Now, maybe some hold their inventory due to they bought it at a higher price, but my local coin store doesn't. How do I know this? Well, I have recently taken some bullion in and traded it for 90% silver, as you see here. And that same bullion that I've traded for, including some of my bars, are right now, when I walked in there yesterday, are on the shelf. So they're not trying to hide anything. They are just out. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. Some more of that in a minute. So why is it down? I agree with Salivate Metal. As he says, bars and coins have two sides. I believe that the prices of precious metals are being held down due to the powers that be wanting to buy it cheap as possible for themselves, to prepare for themselves the coming storm of their creation. We have seen this manipulation with quantitative easing, have we not? So why not manipulation of the silver precious metals market as well? I mean, usually when you have civil unrest or unrest and uncertainty running rampant, as it is in today, this week, with so many things going on with Korea and Cyprus, and the list goes on and on, the war in Afghanistan, you would think usually when these type of events occur, the prices of silver and precious metals increase, but it's not, which puts a very funny taste in my mouth. I have recently been trading my bullion for common date silver dimes and dollars. Why? Because I've seen that yesteryear 90% silver is not as volatile as bullion. 90% silver goes up as the price of silver bullion increases. However, it seems to hold its value longer when the silver prices fall. Because these coins not only have the silver value, but it also has value that extends past this silver value. It has numismatic value as well, which adds to some of the stability. 90% silver coins are more divisible and recognized in bullion. People collect these numismatic coins and are not only good for barter, but I believe a sensible bullion replacement and a solid precious metal foundation. It is always good to have two positives working together, such as silver value and numismatic value together in one cost-effective product. And that is 90% silver, such as Morgans, which are mostly over 100 years in age. Peace dollars, Barber, Mercury, and Roosevelt 90% silver Roosevelt dimes, they are no longer being produced. So I believe they are the biggest bang for your buck and will always outperform in value all of those pretty and flashy bullion rounds and bars. But it's your money. You invest in what you want. That's just my opinion. I mean, I'd much rather have a Morgan or a piece dollar than a bullion round with a turtle on it. Okay? But to each his own. You know, I also have the mindset that as long as we're investing in something tangible, such as 90% silver or bullion, that's always a positive thing. I'm just expressing an opinion. These are just some recent acquisitions. Some of them I've had, but all the loose ones are recent acquisitions. These are some dimes I've just recently bought. You know how I feel about dimes. Oh, and this is kind of a Epic RV. This is kind of, you know, your little challenge thing. We'll show our stacks of 90% or whatever. I just can't throw them like some people did. Okay, you know, I love them too much. Well, guys, what are your thoughts? What are your opinions? As always, as my friend Salivate Metal says, a multitude of gratitude. May the force be with you. Have a great weekend.